Good day, mate. If you clicked on this video, you already know that we spent over 6 figures on our wedding.
Seems like a lot.
It was a lot, and hopefully this video is going to help you decide whether or not 6 figures is worth it. So stay tuned and find out if this ends in a happy marriage
Or a total disaster.
Married life sucks. First and number one reason to spend 6 figures or a lot on your wedding is that it's the one day in your lifetime where you literally get to handpick every single person that is there for that day, that evening, that weekend. You get to have your closest family members, friends, and everyone come together, and it's a special moment to see them all hang out and celebrate you, and we'll never forget that day. To Tiff.
Ditto on that, friends and family. Number 2 reason, obviously to have like as many outfit choices as you can possibly have in one night. I studied the outfit for months, so I love fashion, and it was an opportunity to have an excuse to spend, a certain amount of money on my wedding dress, and then also to have a reception look as well. So I had a lot of fun pretty much playing dress up.
Now, the last and perhaps most important third reason is the fact that instead of a normal registry, we decided we didn't need gifts. We're a little bit older. We have all the home goods you could ever want. Instead, we chose a charity. So you want to just give a brief mention of what that charity was?
Sure.
Sure.
A while back, I did this mission trip in Brazil for Children's HeartLink Foundation when I worked at Mayo Clinic. I was very inspired by my work there, how much it helped little kids with congenital heart disease. Travis and I like to make others feel good.
Wow. Yeah, we do.
So we accepted no gifts, and we raised over $10,000 for Children's HeartLink Foundation.
10 grand, thanks to our guests. Those are our 3 reasons why it was all worth it.
Hey, you're distracting. So a wedding wasn't worth it because it was extremely stressful to plan, especially when you have a full-time job, and especially when you work in healthcare and you're post-pandemic. Maybe I'm a little OCD about things, and so I like to keep track of communications. I like to make sure everything's happening on a timeline. And my wedding planner was great for that, but I only paid for like partial planning. So I felt responsible for like keeping track of everything. It's kind of overwhelming. I just wanted someone to make my decisions for me and move on. Our planner was really great. Regardless, it was our wedding, and she gave us a number of options to choose from every day. You still had to be the end decision maker. It felt like there's too many decisions. It was stressful.
Number 2 reason not to spend 6 figures on a wedding is that it is a 12-hour day, and spending that much money on one freaking day is crazy. It is my economics professor used to say, there is an opportunity cost in there. You could do so many things. You could rent a yacht, you go to Vegas, you go to visit your friends, family, all over. I think the other thing I would say is that within a day we invited 106 people. You may have more or less. It's almost impossible to even talk to everyone on that day. So there's a lot of people that came that I was meeting for the first time. They were Tiff's friends. I didn't really get a chance to talk to, or you're just so distracted by everyone else. It's hard to kind of meet everyone, see everyone, talk to everyone. That's 2 is Tiffany smells Domino's butt.
What?
Third and final reason is the obvious one, which is
It's freaking expensive.
it's a lot of money that you could use for other things, like
Buying a home.
a new home, a new car, a new boat. Is that all you gotta say?
Yeah, I'm just disappointed that I let the wedding industry take advantage of me. So.
It is an industry. It's a little bit of a racket. Final verdict, is a 6-figure wedding even worth it?
Hell no.
No, it's not. We would not do it again. Which is kind of crazy to say. I had a wonderful day. It was the best day of my life. Did you have a wonderful day?
Yeah, I had a wonderful day, but it was too stressful. And for an introverted extrovert, it was like, it went by so fast and I felt like it had to be a production for everyone else except for us.
Our original budget was around 30, 40K, and it just escalated and escalated. It was hard to get your hands around it before it was over 6 figures. And that was for a 106 person wedding in Scottsdale, Arizona. If you're getting married, make your decision, do what you want. It's a great day, it's an amazing day. Probably the last wedding video we'll do. We're sick of talking about the wedding, but if you have questions, comment below.
Yeah.
Peace out. Never get married again.